enjoy learning!
Hello everyone! Welcome to our Quarter 1, Week 8 lesson in Grade 8 Mathematics, which is all about solutions of systems of linear equation in two variables. So again, I am Mel, your Mathematics 8 teacher. So sit back, relax, and enjoy learning! For today's session, our most essential learning competency is solve the system of linear equations in two variables by first one, graphing, second, substitution, and the last one is elimination. Let us have the introduction part. In your previous lesson, you find an ordered pair that satisfies the given equation in two variables. And this ordered pair is what we call the solution of the equation. So since it is a line, all the points within the line are said to be the solution of the equation. So that is right. All the points within the line can be categorized as the solution of the equation. So meaning to say, kapag tayo ay nag-graph, lahat ng madaanan nung ating line or equation of the line that can be categorized as the solution of that equation. However, in a system of equations, you are looking for a unique ordered pair. So meaning to say, isang pares lang ng coordinates ang kailangan nating makuha that will satisfy both equations. So unique ordered pair. Through graphs, that ordered pair is the coordinate of the point of intersection of two lines. So meaning to say, kung ang ating pagbabatayan ay graph, kung ano yung intersection ng dalawang equation of the line, that is what we call the systems of linear equation, yun po ang ating solution of the equation. So the point is the solution of the system of equations. So system of equation may have one solution. So, syempre, kailan ba nagkakaroon ng one solution? Kapag ang graph natin ay intersecting. No solution, kailan ba tayo nagkakaroon ng no solution? Kapag ang graph natin ay parallel to each other. So, meaning to say, they do not intersect. So, since they do not intersect, wala silang unique ordered pair. Or infinite solution, kailan ba tayo nagkakaroon ng infinite solution? Kapag ang ating graph ay coinciding. So, in addition, dito sa ating one solution, meron din tayong tinatawag na perpendicular line. So, yung perpendicular lines, nag-i-intersect din siya at exactly one point. So, meron pagkakaiba ng intersecting at perpendicular lines. So, syempre, when we say perpendicular lines, it creates a right angle which measures 90 degrees. Well, intersecting line, nag-intersect lang siya. So, hindi siya nakapag-create ng right angle. Okay. So, as part of the introduction, so, do this on your old notebook. So, sa inyong mga notebook lang to gagawin that will serve as a preliminary activity, as an exercise. So, we have learning task number 1. So, which of the following graphs has one, none, or infinite solution? So, yung none natin or no solution. So, write your answer in your notebook. So, as you can see, meron tayo ditong tatlong graphs. So, syempre, itong graph na to, meron silang tigda-dalawang equation of the line. So, as you can see, dito sa ating first graph, meron tayong parallel lines. Sa ating second graph, meron tayong intersecting. At dito sa ating third graph, meron tayong coinciding. So, what you're going to do is just to identify or just to name. Alin ba dyan yung one solution, no solution, at infinite solution. So, you can use as reference yung aking diniscuss kanina about perpendicular or intersecting lines as well as parallel and coinciding lines. Let us deepen your understanding about systems of linear equation in two variables. So this time, let us discuss about the solutions of systems of linear equation in two variables. So, but before that, let us define first, what is system of linear equations? So when we say system of linear equation, it contains two or more equations. Kaya nga siya tinawag na system. So in order to find the solution of system of equation, it can be done in different ways. So meron tayong different ways on how to find the solution of system of linear equation. So that is by using graph or by graphing, by substitution method, and of course by elimination method. So we will discuss it one by one in order for you to easily find out the solution of system of linear equation. So now, let us discuss the first method on how to find the solution of systems of linear equation in two variables. So that is by graphing. So let us consider our example. We have negative 2x plus y is equal to 2 and negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. So going back to our previous lesson, we can find out the ordered pair or the solution of the given linear equation through letting x is equal to 0 and letting y is equal to 0. So let us apply that in finding the ordered pair of each linear equation in two variables. So let us have let x is equal to 0. So let us use first our first equation. We have negative 2x plus y is equal to 2. Okay, so since we have letting x is equal to 0, so we let x is equal to 0, we need to substitute the value of x to our given equation. So let us substitute. Okay, so as you can see, it is already substituted to our variable x. So it becomes negative 2 times 0 plus y is equal to 2. So now, let us simplify. Negative 2 times 0. Okay, correct. So it becomes 0 plus y is equal to 2. And 0 plus y is equal to 2, that is equivalent to y is equal to 2. Now, since we already have the value of our y, we can write our first ordered pair for this given equation. So therefore, our first ordered pair is, okay, correct. We have 0 and 2. 0, that is the value of our x. 2, that is the value of our y. So we are done on the first ordered pair of our given equation. So let us find out the second ordered pair. So bakit kailangan natin ng second ordered pair? In order for us to connect the points on our Cartesian coordinate plane. So from that, magkakaroon tayo ng another equation of the line. So saan naman yung manggagaling? Dito sa ating second equation. And from that, we can have the intersection of the two lines. So doon natin makukuha ang solution of systems of linear equation in two variables. So let us again continue finding the second ordered pair. So we have let y is equal to 0. Again, let us use this equation. So let us substitute the value of our y, which is 0. So it becomes negative 2x plus 0. Because y is equal to 0, so let us substitute 0, then is equal to 2. And then after that, let us transpose 0 to the other side of the equation. So since siya ay positive, syempre siya ay magiging negative. So it becomes negative 2x is equal to 2. So kahit pa siya ilipat nyo sa kabila or ilipat mo sa kabila, it does not affect the equality of the equation. So since 0 yung ating sinubtract, it becomes 2 pa rin. Okay. And then from that, let us divide both sides by negative 2 para ma-eliminate natin yung numerical coefficient. Ayan. So divide natin by negative 2. Pagka-divide natin, we have negative 2 divided by negative 2. So we can easily cancel that. So it becomes 1. So syempre, invisible na naman yung 1, imaginary na. So we have x is equal to, okay. So 2 divided by negative 2, we have negative 1. So that is the value of our x, negative 1. So our second ordered pair now is negative 1 and 0. So x is equal to negative 1 and our y is equal to 0. Okay, so we are done on our first equation. So let us move on to our second equation. So same process. We need to let x is equal to 0 and let y is equal to 0. Okay, so we have let x is equal to 0. Let us have negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. And then we need to substitute 0 to our variable x. So it becomes negative times 0 plus y is equal to negative 1. So negative times 0, that is 0 pa rin. And kahit ilipat natin siya sa kabila, it does not affect the equality of the equation. So therefore, it becomes y is equal to negative 1. So that is the value of our y. So now, for our first ordered pair in this second equation, we have 0 and negative 1. Okay, so let us have the last process. We have let y is equal to 0. So let us substitute y to this equation. So it becomes negative x plus y is equal to negative 1, syempre. And then we have negative x plus 0, sinubstitute na natin, is equal to negative 1. So, ganun pa rin, pag nilipat natin si 0, hindi pa rin siya makaka-apekto. So, therefore, negative x is equal to negative 1. So, in order for us to find the value of x, we need to divide both sides by negative 1. So, let us divide both sides by negative 1. Ayan. Ayan. So, we have negative times negative, negative divided by negative, we have positive. So, pwede natin siya i-cancel. And then, negative 1 divided by negative 1, it becomes positive 1. So, cancel natin yung negative. So, it becomes x is equal to, okay, so we have x is equal to positive 1. So, now, since meron na tayong value ulit ng ating x, which is positive 1. So, we can write the value of our second ordered pair. So, we have 1 and 0. Okay, let us graph the ordered pairs on this Cartesian coordinate plane. So, let us start with 0 and 2. So, from the origin, so, ang x daw natin ay 0. So, syempre, from the origin, ito na yung ating 0. And then, our y-coordinate is 2. So, from here, tayo ba ay mag-move upward or move downward? Okay, correct. So, we need to move upward because the sign of our y-coordinate is positive. So, from here, move tayo ng 2 units. We have 1, 2. So, dito ngayon tayo maglalagay ng point. Ayan. So, as you can see, may point na. The next ordered pair, we have negative 1 and 0. So, from the origin, so, syempre, negative 1 ang ating x. So, is it going to the right or going to the left? Exactly. We need to go to the left kasi ang ating x ay negative. So, from the origin, we have 1 unit. And from here, ang ating the y ay 0. So, tayo ba'y aalis pa dito sa ating position? Tataas pa ba tayo o bababa pa ba tayo o remain tayo dito sa ating position? Okay, that is right. So, dito na lang tayo sa ating position kasi katapat na natin si 0. So, lagyan na natin ngayon ng point. Ayan. So, meron na tayong second point. So, since meron na tayong 2 points dito sa ating first equation, we need to connect the points. So, let us connect. Yan. So, we have the first equation of the line. The second one, we have 0 and negative 1. So, again, from the origin, 0 daw tayo. And then, for our y-coordinate, we have negative 1. So, ang 0 natin, ito na lang ulit. Kasi hindi na tayo alis dito dahil ang x natin ay 0. And then, for negative 1, is it moving or going upward or downward? Very good. So, we need to go downward kasi negative po ang ating y. So from here, punta tayo pababa ng 1 unit lang. So lagyan natin ang point. Ayan. So meron na ulit tayong first point for the second equation. And then we have 1 and 0. 1 and 0 from the origin. Tayo po ba ay going to the right or going to the left? Okay, so that is correct. We need to go to the right since our x coordinate is positive. So, 1. So, tayo ay mag-move ng 1 unit. Okay. So, from here, ang ating the y coordinate ay 0. So, tayo ba ay moving upward, downward, or magre-remain tayo dito? Okay. So, we need to stick on this position kasi nandito na yung 0 natin, katapat na. 1 and 0. So, let us write or draw the point. Yan. So, we have 2 points na. Therefore, let us connect the points. Yan. So, as you can see, nagkaroon tayo ngayon ng intersection. Okay, kita nyo ba? Nagkaroon tayo ng intersection. So, yung intersection na yan, that is what we call the unique ordered pair. Unique ordered pair from the intersection. And that will serve as our solution of the system of linear equation. So, paano natin siya nakuha? By graphing. So, now, let us determine ano ba yung point of intersection nila. Tingin tayo kay x. Yan. Di ba ito ang x-axis? Saan ba nakatapat yung intersection natin? We have negative 3. So, take down nyo. Negative 3 ang ating x. How about y? Saan nakatapat ang y natin? Saan nakatapat na yung ating point of intersection dito naman sa y-axis? Diba itong y-axis? Ito yung intersection natin. So, saan siya nakatapat dito? We have negative 4. So, therefore, our solution of the system of linear equation in two variables is, okay, so the two lines intersect in negative 3 and negative 4, which is the solution to the system of linear equation. So, I hope maliwanag sa lahat ang pagkuha ng solution by graphing. So, that is the solution of system of linear equation in two variables. So now, let us discuss the second way on how to find the solution of system of linear equation in two variables. So that is by substitution method. Okay, so as you can see, I have here a table which contains the process in order to solve system of linear equation by substitution method. So we have the first step, solve for one variable in one of the equation. So meaning to say, we need to solve one variable in terms of the other variable. So say for example, kunin nyo si value ng x in terms of y. Kunin nyo naman si value ng y in terms of x. Second step, you need to substitute the resulting expression into the other equation. So after you find the value of one variable in terms of the other variable, you need to substitute that to the other equation. Kasi 'di ba, meron tayo ditong dalawang equation, kaya nga siya tinawag na system of linear equation. The third step, you need to solve the equation to get the value of the variable. So after substituting the resulting expression into the other equation, you can find out the value of one variable. Pag nakuha nyo na yung value ng variable, you can easily find out the value of the second variable. Madali na yun. So that will be your step 4. So you need to substitute the value to any of the original equation to solve. Ayan. So syempre, mag-i-stick pa rin tayo dun sa ating original equation. So after finding the value of any variable, you need to substitute that to any of the original equation. And finally, step 5, write the values from steps 3 and 4 as an ordered pair. So, x and y. And you need to check if your or if the solution of the system of linear equation jive to the given systems of linear equation. So, dapat siya ay mag-i-equal. Kapag hindi siya nag-equal, therefore, may mali sa process natin. Okay, so ito yung second way or second method in order for you to find the solution of system of linear equation aside from graphing. Okay, let us use substitution method in order to find the solution of the given system of linear equation. So let us use again the two equations that we used in order to find the solution by graphing. So gamitin ulit natin tong equation na to. So dapat ang makuha natin na solution ay kagaya dun sa graphing. Diba? Ang solution natin is negative 3 and negative 4. So let us see kung ganun pa rin ang makukuha nating solution set. So let us start with the first step. Use equation 2. So as you can see, pwede namang gamitin kahit alin dyan. Pero dito ang preferred ay equation 2. So our equation number 2, we have negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. Diba? The first step, you need to find the value of one variable in terms of the other variable. So dito, ang kukunin natin ay value ng y kasi positive na siya. So ano nangyari dito? So we need to transpose negative x to the other side of the equation. So ano nangyari? So since transpose natin siya sa kabila, it becomes positive. So since siya ay negative, it becomes positive. So we have y is equal to x minus 1. Iniuna lang natin yung variable dito kay negative 1. So kung mapapansin nyo, it does not affect the equality of the equation. So therefore, ang value ng y natin in terms of x ay y is equal to x minus 1. Okay, so let us proceed to our step 2. Step 2, substitute to equation 1. So, itong value ng y natin na x minus 1, isa-substitute natin dito kay equation 1. Ano bang equation 1 natin? Negative 2x plus y is equal to 2. Okay, now, let us substitute. Ano ang value ng y? X minus 1. Gamitin natin itong value ng y na x minus 1. Okay, so let us substitute. Yan. That will serve as step 3. Solve for x. So we have negative 2x plus, ito kinopya natin, and then the value of y, x minus 1. So sinubstitute natin, plus x minus 1 is equal to 2. So I hope nasusundan ang ating process. Next, let us perform the operation. So we have positive times x, we have positive x, syempre, positive times negative 1, we have negative 1. So, let us have this. Yan. So, we have negative 2x plus x minus 1 is equal to 2. Ating i-distribute na yung ating sign dito or yung ating operation. So, let us combine like terms. So, as you can see, negative 2x plus x, we have negative x. Tama ba? Okay, negative x. So, transpose natin si negative 1 to the other side of the equation. So, it becomes positive 1. So, ulitin ko ulit. Negative 2x plus x, we have negative x. And then, pag transpose natin si negative 1 to the other side of the equation, it becomes positive 1. So, therefore, it becomes 2 plus 1. So, we have negative x is equal to 2 plus 1. And 2 plus 1 is equal to... Okay, correct. Is equal to 3. So, negative x is equal to 3. So, let us divide both sides by negative 1 para ma-eliminate natin yung negative sign. Ayan. So, we have negative x divided by negative 1. Pwede natin i-cancel kasi siya yung magiging positive x. And then, 3 divided by negative 1, we have negative 3. So, therefore, x is equal to negative 3. So, that is the value of x. Tatandaan niyo ha? Okay. So, after that, we need to find naman the value of y. So, we need to use the process in step 4. So, we will discuss that on our next slide. Okay, let us continue our step in solving a system of linear equation by substitution method. So let us have step 4. We need to substitute the value of x to equation 1 kasi original equation daw. So syempre, saan ba nanggaling yung ating value ng y? Diba? Sa second equation. So now, kailangan nating i-substitute ang value ng x in order for us to find the value of our y. Pwede rin naman dito sa ating second equation. It depends upon to you. Kasi nga ang nakalagay sa step 4, substitute the value to any of the given equation. Okay, so again, ano nga ulit ang value ng x? Very good. We have negative 3. So let us substitute to negative 2x plus y is equal to 2. So substitute na natin. So it becomes negative 2 times negative 3 dito kasi ang x natin ay negative 3 plus y is equal to 2. Okay, so let us multiply negative 2 and negative 3. So negative 2 times negative 3, we have positive 6 and then copy plus y is equal to 2. Okay, let us combine like terms. So, transpose natin si 6 to the other side of the equation. So, it becomes y is equal to 2 minus 6. So, positive siya, magiging negative pag inilipat. So, what is 2 minus 6? Okay, exactly. We have y is equal to negative 4. Okay, now, so what will be our step 5? Step 5 natin, we need to write the values of our, or the value of our x and y in an ordered pair. So, therefore, the solution is negative 3, yung value ng x, and then the value of our y is negative 4. Okay, now, what have you observed on the value or the ordered pair that we have on the first process, which is by graphing and by substitution method? Okay, correct. So, we have the same solution set. Okay, let us have the last method on how to find the solution of system of linear equation in two variables. So that is by elimination method. So here we have 4 steps in order to find or to solve systems of linear equation by elimination. So the first step, we need to write the system so that the like terms are aligned. So syempre kailangan natin i-align si x kay x, si y kay y, at si constant kay constant. See to it that the variable to be eliminated have the same numerical coefficients, otherwise multiply both. So, syempre, kailangan kung mag-eliminate tayo ng variable, parehas yung numerical coefficient nila. Para kapag sinubtract natin or inadd natin, we can easily eliminate that. Or otherwise, we need to multiply both of the equation in order to have the same numerical coefficient. So, kailangan natin silang i-multiply para mapagparehas natin ang numerical coefficient. Okay, the next step. We need to eliminate one of the variables and solve for the other variable. So, that is by addition or subtraction. So, it depends on the given kung subtraction ba o addition ba ang ating gagamitin. And then step 3, we need to substitute the value solved to any of the original. So just like what we did on substitution method, we need to substitute the value of one variable in any of the or to any of the given equation, the original equation. And finally, step 4, we need to write the results in steps 2 and 3 as an ordered pair. Ordered pair, x and y. And syempre, maganda kung i-check natin. So, paano ba natin i-check? We need to substitute the values of our x and y to the two original equation. So, kapag nag-equal yun, therefore, our solution set is correct. Okay, let us consider again our given example. We have negative 2x plus y is equal to 2 and negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. So let us solve these two equations using elimination method. So let us start with step 1. So step 1, syempre, we need to write the two equations. So we have equation number 1, negative 2x plus y is equal to 2. And equation number 2, we have negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. Okay, next, step 2. We need to align. Okay, so syempre, in order for us to align and to make the numerical coefficient the same, we need to multiply both. Kung hindi parehas. Pero kung parehas naman, edi we can proceed to our operation. Okay, so as you can see, meron ba tayong magkaparehas dyan ng numerical coefficient ng variable? Sa x ba, parehas ang numerical coefficient? Okay, definitely no. Kasi negative 2 dito, dito naman negative 1. How about sa y? Parehas ba? Okay, correct. So we have positive 1 and positive 1. So therefore, pwede nating ma-eliminate ang y. Ano? So let us have this. Yan. So let us subtract the equations to eliminate y since they have the same numerical coefficient. So same numerical coefficient, pwede nating ma-eliminate. So we need to perform the subtraction. So let us subtract. Negative 2x minus x. Rather, negative 2x minus negative x. So what will be our answer? So since negative 2x minus x, negative times negative x, positive x. Kaya magiging negative 2x plus x siya. So it becomes negative x. Okay. And then, syempre, pwede na natin itong makancel. Kasi y minus y is equal to 0. And then 2 minus negative 1, negative times negative 1, magiging positive 1. Kaya magiging 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, so ito na siya ngayon. Negative x is equal to 3. Ulitin ko. Negative 2x minus negative x, we have negative x. Ma'am, bakit po negative x? Negative yung ating operation dito. Lagay ko nga para hindi malito. Negative yung operation natin dito kasi subtraction. Negative times negative x, positive x. And negative 2x plus x, we have negative x. So we need to follow the sign of our bigger number. And then we have 2 minus negative 1. Negative times negative, we have positive 1. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, next. So in order for us to find the value of our x, we need to divide both sides by negative 1. Yan. Okay. So again, let us divide. So we have negative x divided by negative 1, we have positive 1. Cancel na natin to. Positive 1x. And then, we have 3 divided by negative 1, we have negative 3. So, therefore, x is equal to negative 3. Okay. So, on our next slide, kunin naman natin ang value ng y. Okay, let us continue. We have step 3. We need to substitute the value of x to any of the original equation. So, sige, dito i-try nating i-substitute dito sa dalawang equation. Tingnan natin kung parehas ba yung makukuha natin value ng y. So, let us start with negative 2x plus y is equal to 2, which is our first equation. So, again, what is the value of our x? Okay, very good. We have negative 3. So, let us substitute. Okay, so we have negative 2 times negative 3, which is the value of our x, plus y is equal to 2. Negative 2 times negative 3, we have positive 6, plus y is equal to 2. And then let us transpose positive 6 to the other side of the equation. It becomes negative 6. So we have y is equal to 2 minus 6. And 2 minus 6, that is y is equal to negative 4. Okay. So tingnan nga natin kung dito natin naman isa-substitute for our equation 2. Negative x plus y is equal to negative 1. Again, what is the value of our x? Okay, definitely we have negative 3. We have negative times negative 3, sinubstitute ko dito, plus y is equal to negative 1. Negative times negative 3, we have 3 plus y is equal to negative 1. Again, let us transpose 3 to the other side of the equation, so it becomes negative 3. So we have y is equal to negative 1 minus 3. And negative 1 minus 3 is equal to negative 4. So as you can see, parehas lang ang nakuha natin na value ng y. So therefore, our solution set is negative 3 and negative 4. Okay, so ngayon, ganyan din ba ang nakuha nating solution sa graphing? Of course. Yan din. How about sa substitution? Okay, correct. Ito rin. And dito sa elimination, negative 3 and negative 4 pa rin. So therefore, kahit aling ways or method ang gamitin natin, we can find out the solution of the system of linear equation. Okay, so let us move on to these problems that involve systems of linear equation. So there are problems in real-life situations that can be solved using systems of equation. So let us consider this example. The admission fee at a small fair is 15 pesos for children and 40 pesos for adults. On a certain day, 2,200 people entered the fair and 50,500 pesos is collected. How many children and how many adults attended? Okay, so we need to solve this problem using any of the three methods in solving systems of linear equation. So first, we need to have the representation. So, syempre, gamitan natin ng x and y. So, we have let x be the number of adults and let y be the number of children. So, try to analyze the problem. Okay? So, syempre, we have the admission fee at a small fair is 15 pesos for children and 40 pesos for adults. So, meron na tayong representation dito. But, on a certain day, 2,200 people entered the fair and 50,500 pesos is collected. So, pwede tayo magkaroon ng representation na 40x is the amount generated from adults. 40. Kasi 40 pesos for adults. And, syempre, we have 15y be the amount generated from children. Kasi y be the number of children. So we can have the generated equations. For equation 1, we have x plus y is equal to 2,200. We have considered or categorized as the number of adults and children. Kasi diba, ang adults natin, i-represent natin siya as x. And then, ang ating children, i-represent natin siya as y. And then, 2,200 daw, yung nakapasok dun sa ating fair. And then for equation 2, we have 40x plus 15y is equal to 50,500. So that is the amount collected. Kasi diba, 40 pesos for the adults and 15 pesos for the children. So we have the total of 50,500. And then let us use the substitution method. So since meron na tayong dalawa dito na equation, let us find the value of one variable in terms of the other. So as you can see, we have x plus y is equal to 2,200. So kunin natin ang value ng y in terms of x. So i-transpose natin ang x to the other side of the equation. So it becomes y is equal to negative x plus 2,200. So si x naging negative. So y is equal to negative x plus 2,200. So therefore, ang value ng y natin for the meantime ay negative x plus 2,200. So the next step, syempre, we need to substitute the value of y, which is negative x plus 2,200, to our second equation, which is 40x plus 15y is equal to 50,500. So let us substitute. 40x, kinapi ko lang to, plus 15, sinubstitute si negative x plus 2,200 sa value ng, or dito sa ating y, variable. So it becomes plus 15 times negative x plus 2,200 is equal to 50,500. And then let us multiply, syempre. We have 15 times negative x, negative 15x, and then 15 times 2,200 pesos. Okay, so we can have 40x, ayan, 40x is 40x minus 15x kasi positive 15 times negative x, we have negative 15x. And then positive 15 times 2,200, we have 33,000 is equal to 50,500. Okay, so now let us combine like terms. Alin ba yung magkaparehas natin? Siyempre, 40x minus 15x. Anong common sa kanila? X. 40x minus 15x, we have 25x. Okay. And then, siyempre, we need to transpose 33,000 to the other side of the equation. So, it becomes negative 33,000. Okay. So, let us solve. 50,500 minus 33,000, it becomes 17,500. So, let us divide both sides by 25 para makuha natin ang value ng x. Okay. Sorry, dito sa aking pagkasulat. Yan. Okay. So, we have divide both sides by 25. 25x divided by 25, we have 1x. And we can easily cancel this. Okay. So, we have x, syempre. And then, 17,500 divided by 25, we have 700. So, therefore, the value of our x is equal to 700. Ayan, nakuha na natin ang value ng x. Kunin naman natin ang value ng y. So, in order for us to find the value of y, we need to substitute the value of x to any of the equation. So, suppose we use equation 1, which is x plus y is equal to 2,200. Ano nga ulit ang value ng x? Okay, very good. We have 700. So, let us substitute. 700 plus y is equal to 2,200. So, let us combine like terms. Ating uling i-transpose si 700 to the other side of the equation. So, it becomes y is equal to 2,200 minus 700. And what is 2,200 minus 700? Okay, correct. We have 1,500. So now, since meron na tayong value ng x which is 700 at meron na rin tayong value ng y which is 1,500, therefore, there are 700 adults and 1,500 children. So that will be our answer. So now, let us have the checking. So, from our first equation, we have x plus y is equal to 2,200. So, the values of our x and y are 700 and 1,500 respectively. So, let us substitute. We have the value of x is 700. The value of our y is 1,500 and is equal to 2,200. So, what is 700 plus 1,500? Okay, correct. We have 2,200. So, 2,200 is equal to 2,200. So, therefore, our answer is correct. So, that is checked. Okay, second equation. 40x plus 15y is equal to 50,500. So, again, let us substitute the value of our x, which is 700, and the value of our y, which is 1,500. And then is equal to 50,500. So, let us multiply. 40 times 700. So, we have 28,000. And then 15 times 1,500. We have 22,500 is equal to 50,500. So, 28,000 plus 22,500. We have 50,500, which is equal to 50,500 also. So, therefore, our answer is correct. Okay, so I hope that you learned a lot from our video tutorial. So, now it's your turn, mga anak. So, kindly accomplish this learning task number 2. So, that will serve also as an exercise to master our lesson for this afternoon. So you need to write your answer on your old notebook. So hindi nyo to gagawin sa intermediate paper. Ito ay gagawin nyo sa old notebook. So for letter A, you need to solve the systems of equation by graphing, by elimination, and by substitution. So for our equation 1, we have 2x minus 3y is equal to negative 1. And then for our equation number 2, y is equal to x minus 1. So same process that we did in order to find the solution of the given system of linear equation. And then for letter B, you need to solve the problem using any method. So it's up to you kung alin ang gagamitin nyo. So the sum of two numbers is 32 and the difference is 2. Find the numbers. So you need to have the representation also. Let x and let y. Okay, for your learning task number 3, which is the engagement part, solves a systems of linear equation into variables. So gagamitin natin dito yung 3 methods. So the first one, you need to solve the following systems by graphing. So ito yung dalawa nating equation. So definitely you need to use your intermediate paper. And then for second one, solve the following systems by substitution naman. So we have number 3 and number 4 equation. And then for the last one, you need to solve the following systems by elimination. So again, you need to use or you need to apply the process that we discussed on our lesson. So we have the last part. For learning task number 4, under the assessment part, you need to solve the problem involving systems of linear equations into variables. So ito yung ating problem. Your mother bought 20 kilos of mangoes and atis combined. Mango is 60 pesos per kilo and atis is 40 pesos per kilo. If she paid 1,000 pesos for 20 kilos, how many kilos of each kind your mother bought? So for letter A, if x is the number of kilos of mango and y is the number of kilos of atis, then the equation is. So, syempre, nagbigay na dyan ng representation, kaya mabilis nyo nang mailalagay ang ating equation. And then, equation for the cost of fruits. So, kagaya na ginawa natin kanina dun sa aking example. And then, for letter C, the system of equations are, yung dalawang equation, lalagay nyo na. And then, syempre, for letter D, you need to solve the systems of linear equation by using any method. So, it's up to you kung alin ang gagamitin nyo. So, probably, gamitin na ninyo ay yung elimination or substitution. And then, for letter E, you need to check if the result will satisfy the problem. So, you need to have the checking. So, paano kayo mag-checking ulit? You need to substitute the solution set to your given equation or to the given systems of linear equation. So grade 8, I hope that you learned a lot from my discussion. So please accomplish your learning task. So thank you so much and God bless. And then for your reflection part, this time write your personal insights about the lesson by completing the following sentence prompts. Write your answer on an intermediate paper. So we have, I understand that, I realized that, I wish to ask my teacher about. And then, after that, answer the provided personal assessment on learner's level of performance for week 8. So again, grade 8, thank you very much and God bless. Yes.